Welcome back everyone. In today's video, I'll talk about NVIDIA Stock's meteoric rise, whether I think it still has room to run. I'll show you my updated NVIDIA DCF valuation model, which is available at my Patreon to find out. I'm Brian, the Finance Ninja. By the way, do you like this view better? You can see Xiaomao. Let's go. NVIDIA has recently crossed $720 per share. NVIDIA stock is up 232% year over year. Will this massive run continue? Just to highlight the level of demand for AI chips, OpenAI's founder wants $7 trillion to build new fabs. That is a monster number. Now, NVIDIA is a company that makes graphics processing units, or GPUs, which are specialized chips that can handle complex computations and graphics. NVIDIA's GPUs are widely used in gaming, data centers, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence applications, and AI is the key to this all, and it is the key to my valuation and their stock price. NVIDIA has been growing rapidly in the past year, thanks to the soaring demand for its chips in the AI market. Now, according to Bloomberg, NVIDIA briefly surpassed Amazon in market value on Monday, February 12th, making it the fourth most valuable US-listed company, behind Alphabet, Microsoft, and Apple. And that is a great company to be in. NVIDIA's market value reached about $1.8 trillion, while Amazon's was slightly lower, just below $1.8 trillion. NVIDIA shares have risen nearly 50% since the start of this year, adding about $600 billion to its market cap. It is growing like a beast. Now, NVIDIA is the last of the tech giants to report earnings, which are due on February 21st. Analysts expect NVIDIA to post extremely strong results, as its chips power some of the most advanced AI systems in the world. NVIDIA's chips are used by companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, and Tesla, as well as by researchers and scientists who are working on breakthroughs in fields like natural language processing, LLMs, computer vision, and self-driving cars. Now, NVIDIA faces some challenges in the future, such as the global chip shortage, the rising costs of research and development, and the increasing competition from other chip makers, such as AMD and homegrown chips at Microsoft, AWS, and others. However, NVIDIA has also shown its ability to innovate and adapt to the changing market. For example, NVIDIA has recently announced that it will create a new unit to design custom chips for customers, which would open up new opportunities and revenue streams. Now, NVIDIA is obviously clearly the leader in the AI industry, and its market value reflects its dominance and potential. Now, whether it can maintain its edge over, AMD and other rivals remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. NVIDIA is not a company to be underestimated. Now, NVIDIA's innovative technologies are used in gaming, data centers, autonomous vehicles, and AI. NVIDIA is a tech powerhouse with a strong track record of innovation and growth. Now let's discuss some market trends that make NVIDIA an intriguing investment. One of the key trends is the increasing demand for GPU-driven technologies, from gaming and video editing to deep learning, that's artificial intelligence, and self-driving cars. The need for advanced GPUs continues to grow. NVIDIA's core competency in this area, let's face it, they have better tech in this area than any other company in the world, frankly. This positions them well to take advantage of this trend. Shamo says to like and subscribe. Now, founded in 1993 by Jensen Huang, NVIDIA has become a global leader in the semiconductor industry. Now, they're primarily known for their powerful GPUs, graphical processing units, but also ventured into various other fields. NVIDIA's AI-focused initiatives are another significant factor in their investment potential. Now, AI is transforming various industries, and data centers are at the heart of it all. And hey, look, Shama's cleaning herself. NVIDIA's data center solutions are powering AI and deep learning applications across the globe. With the increasing demand for AI capabilities, NVIDIA's data center segment is poised for substantial growth. Now, this is it. This is the chip, the moneymaker, the king. The H100. It sold for $40,000 a pop not long ago. It is in very short supply, and honestly, its only competitor is AMD's MI300. This is single-handedly driving NVIDIA's growth. You can count Tesla as a customer. $300 million? Easy peasy. Now here's where AI is going in 2024 and beyond. Actually, you know what? I'm going to hide myself real quick. Wrong button. There we go. Now you can see the H100 is branching into multiple different products. You have the H200, which is coming out shortly, the GH200, and so on. NVIDIA will target both training and inference. Now that is a key differentiator between NVIDIA and AMD. NVIDIA is conquering both training and inference. And not only that, they're going to be doing ARM training and inference and x86 training and inference. And then you got enterprise and infrastructure. They're doing the whole band of artificial intelligence. And this also differentiates them from anybody else in this space. Now, what AMD is doing is AMD is concentrating on inference at the moment. Now, NVIDIA's first ever product powered this, believe it or not. However, now their chips power this. The gaming industry is also a vital part of NVIDIA's business. With the booming popularity of esports and high-end gaming, NVIDIA's GPUs are at the forefront. The release of new GPUs with ray tracing capabilities and DLSS, that's deep learning supersampling, technology has given them a competitive edge. This trend is expected to continue as the gaming community, it just keeps expanding. And you know what? The technology that made this game is driving NVIDIA's AI ambitions. So it's all intertwined. These GPUs power NVIDIA. So let's go on to the Q3 FY24 summary, which was actually released a couple months ago. So what happened in Q3? Revenue up 206%. Gross margin up 20.4 points. Operating income up 1,633%. You know what? I'm going to hide myself again because you got to see this. There you go. Net income up 1,259%. Diluted earnings per share up 1,274%. Cash flow from operations up 1,700%. Now this is what the AI wave looks like. And boy, does it look nice. Can you believe that these numbers in this chart are quarter over quarter? Yes, data center, AI, is up 41% quarter over quarter. AI is just exploding, and NVIDIA is the primary beneficiary. Now, Wall Street rates NVIDIA a strong buy, with a target price of $701.66. a Wall Street high of $1,100. Now before I continue, check out my Patreon. You'll get access to all of my investment reports and valuation spreadsheets. I've got NVIDIA, I've got Tesla, I've got AMD, I've got Microsoft, and many others. You'll also get exclusive access to my Patreon portfolio. Every transaction I make will be posted on Patreon as soon as it happens. You can follow every move I make in this account. Watch in real time as I grow this into a multi-million-dollar portfolio. You'll never find a better deal. Oh, and guess what? There is a 7-day free trial. Don't like my content? Then you have 7 days for free anyway. There is no reason not to join the club. The link is in the description. Oh, time to hide my face again. Like that. Now here's NVIDIA's last 5 years numbers. Note the items, some of the items are calculated. The items in white are calculated. Also note that these are fiscal years. So fiscal 2023 was calendar 2022. That's the way NVIDIA does their results. Revenue growth has been quite nice. This isn't the whole picture though. We need to dig deeper. To begin, let's understand the concept of DCF valuation. Now, DCF is a financial model that estimates the intrinsic value of a company by discounting its future cash flows to their present value. DCF is a critical tool for investors as it helps them make informed decisions on whether a stock is overvalued or undervalued. Now, the present value of expected future cash flows is arrived at by using a projected discount rate. Now, the WACC is commonly used to calculate the discount rate, although there are a couple of other methods to do this. Now, DCFs are commonly used by investors to, pick stocks. Now, Lisa Su, AMD CEO, expects AI CAGR to grow from $45 billion in 2023 to $400 billion in 2027 for a 70% CAGR. That's big growth really fast. That's an enormous number. You know what the scary part is? Lisa Su is traditionally known to be conservative in her projections. On AMD's earnings results, she's always conservative. How do I know? Because they always beat. So she's a conservative estimator. So for those to be conservative numbers, it's insane. I don't get it, honestly. It's just the numbers are out of this world. But let's go on. Now, data center CAGR has been 51% averaged over the last 5 years for NVIDIA. Now that is huge. It's honestly getting better if Lisa Su is correct. Now what you see now is my base case for data center over the next 10 years and the previous 5 years. Now I have applied Lisa Su's 70% CAGR out to 2027. Growth then quickly declines gradually to 8%. I'm trying to keep this as conservative as possible. So those things don't get too crazy, but honestly, having double iPhone's current revenues in 2033 just in artificial intelligence, just for NVIDIA, I think is pretty generous. Conservative and generous. Now, here is the data center in graph form. Now, I have gaming growing at 10% at first, then growing 5%. I have professional visualization growing at 10% at first, then growing at 5%. Now I'm issuing NVIDIA an ultra high discount rate of 11.67% due to a combination of today's high interest rates and their volatility. Please note that the higher the discount rate, the WACC, the lower the valuation. Now, this might be a little unfair to NVIDIA's stability as a company and the strength of their balance sheet, but it is what it is. Oh, and actually, before I get to the numbers, just a little cheat sheet. Shamo, she fell asleep. I hope you didn't fall asleep. Let's get back to it. Oh, I gotta hide myself again. There's numbers. So I'll just include charts for my base case. With 3 quarters this year already wrapped up, there isn't too much guesswork for 2024. Again, this is fiscal 2024, which was, calendar last year. NVIDIA still hasn't reported Q4 last year calendar. I know it's kind of complicated. Now, I estimate that 2024 will come in at a huge growth. What is this? 125% growth. That is enormous, but as you can see in my previous chart, it's actually, look at NVIDIA's last 3 quarters. You'll see this is actually realistic. Actually, this is probably low. NVIDIA will probably grow even higher in their fiscal 2024 than what I have here of 125%, because NVIDIA currently is a beast. And yeah, look at the numbers yourself, and this is actually probably low. And then I have growth dropping to 57.88% next year, gradually dropping to 7.91% in 2033. Now, EBITDA margin remains high due to AI chip demand elevating prices, and there really only being 2 competitors in this space. Taxes tick up to over 10% over time. D&A and CapEx remain flat as a percentage of sales. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Actually, I take that back. CapEx I have reducing to 5% because honestly, it's one of the numbers I'm kind of iffy on. I'll probably change this in the future, but currently I have CapEx in 2033 of $35 billion. That might be high. So if I reduce that downwards, the NVIDIA will be worth even more. So again, I'm using the WACC of 11.67%, since that's the number. Perpetual growth rate of 3%. This gives us an implied stock price of $1,009.92. Now here's the multiple valuation. The multiple is 20 because of the high margins that NVIDIA has. Now this is down from the current multiple of over 80. Now this gives us an implied valuation of $1,488.16. Note that this is projecting NVIDIA's market cap in 2023 to be $8.3 trillion. Now, question. Do you think my bull case has NVIDIA in 2033 being worth over $10 trillion? Well, you can check my Patreon to find out. Now, I averaged the perpetual and multiple valuations to come up with the implied share price. Here's the base case. The implied share price is $1,249.04 for actually a massive upside of 72.88%. And I think it's possible to reach this upside because NVIDIA is going to blow the next couple of quarters out of the water. You'll see. NVIDIA is reporting actually in a week from now, so you'll see. You'll see. Now, if you want to see my conservative or bull cases, then head on over to my Patreon. Again, there's a 7-day free trial on Patreon. You have nothing to lose. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Now, NVIDIA is not just resting on its laurels. They have a strategic vision that includes, actually let me show myself again, that includes expanding into new markets and developing innovative technologies. Their movement into ARM CPUs is testament to this. Now, in conclusion, an NVIDIA investment thesis is a compelling topic to explore. Their strong position in GPUs, AI, gaming, data centers, and their forward-looking strategies make them an exciting investment option. However, like any investment, it comes with its fair share of risks. It's essential to conduct thorough research and consider your investment goals and risk tolerance. And tell you what, let me know in the comments. What do you think NVIDIA share price will be in 12 months? Thank you for joining us in this discussion. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more exciting tech and investment content. Remember to do your own due diligence before making any investment decisions. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.